ceremonial mace, which is carried by the chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Sarah Wyatt. The arrival of the mace marks the official opening of this Ohio University commencement ceremony. We ask that you remain standing for the procession of the platform party, the presentation of the colors, and the singing of our national anthem.
All right, Bobcats, are we ready? You guys still a little tired, huh? You guys went out last night. Are you ready? That's a little better. Good morning and welcome to Ohio University's graduate commencement ceremony. I'm Matthew Evans, and as a proud graduate, member of the University Board of Trustees and a father of one of the graduates today, I'm not going to point him out over there, Jake Evans. I'm thrilled to be here today to celebrate this special occasion with all of you. I'd like to first extend a warm welcome to our incredible graduates and their loved ones. Today is a day to celebrate your hard work, dedication, and perseverance, and we couldn't be more proud of all that you've accomplished. I am pleased to now introduce the Army ROTC as they escort the presentation of the colors. And to honor our great country, we have the pleasure of hearing the Ohio University Select Vocal Ensemble's rendition of our national anthem. So please, rise if you are able and join us as we celebrate this amazing moment in our graduates' lives.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Please take your seats. All right, let's get started. I'm so happy to be here today. Who else is excited to be here this morning? My name is Hugh Sherman, and as the president of Ohio University, I am honored to welcome you to today's graduate commencement ceremony. This morning, we're here to celebrate the amazing accomplishments of our graduates and to recognize the hard work and dedication of our esteemed faculty and staff. Before we get too far into the festivities, I want to take a special moment to recognize some special guests who are here with us today. These distinguished individuals are here to show their support for our graduates and to celebrate this special moment with us. So please join me in welcoming members of Ohio University Board of Trustees, our academic and administrative officials, representatives of our university senates, our esteemed faculty, and a very special guest, Dr. Yasuhiro E.A., who is here on behalf of our honorary degree recipient. And let's not forget about our keynote speaker for today's commencement ceremony, Dr. Soumya Pant, who is selected as the 2022 Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award winner. We are thrilled to have her today and have her share her wisdom and insights with our graduates. So please give a warm round of applause to all our distinguished guests. Before we proceed, I'd also like to take a moment to express our deep gratitude to those among us who have served or are currently serving our country. To all the graduates who have entered the armed forces as officers, we commend you for your commitment to our nation and the completion of your Reserve Officer Training Corps program. We know that this honor is not easily earned, and we are proud to have you among our ranks. And to those of you who served our country before coming to Ohio University, we thank you for your bravery and selflessness in defending our freedoms. Lastly, I'd like to extend a special thank you to all our veterans and current members of our armed forces who are here today. Your sacrifice and service to our country is immeasurable, and we will be forever grateful. So if you're a veteran or current member of the armed services, please stand if you're able and be recognized. We want to show our appreciation. At this time, I would like to ask Mark Weinberg to please stand. Dr. Mark Weinberg. Mark Weinberg first joined Ohio University in 1976, many years before you all were born, and he has taught and inspired generations of students. He has also been here through 5 presidents, and next year it'll be his 6th. Dr. Weinberg founded the George V. Voinovich School of Leadership and Public Service. Thanks to his visionary guidance, the school has become a national leader in improving the lives of people who live in the Appalachian regions. His commitment to collaboration has resulted in programs that will have a meaningful and lasting impact on health, entrepreneurship, the environment, and energy. And the alumni of the Voinovich School are working in leadership and public affairs positions around the world, making a positive impact, just as many of you will do after today. As we bid farewell to Mark as the Voinovich School founding dean, We are grateful that he will continue to serve as Ohio University as a senior strategist working with the Health Collaborative. For his outstanding contributions to our institution, our region, and state, please join me in congratulating a passionate educator, an inspirational leader, and a person I'm proud to call my friend, Mark Weinberg. We now come to a significant moment in this commencement ceremony, the conferral of an honorary degree. This is a prestigious recognition reserved for those who have made an exceptional contribution to their respective fields as well as society as a whole. It is an honor bestowed upon individuals who have dedicated their lives to making a positive impact on the world. Today we are fortunate to confer an Ohio University honorary degree to Dr. Iyoshi, a true pioneer in his field. Dr. Iyoshi's groundbreaking work in plasma and nuclear fusion has earned him numerous accolades and recognitions, and it is a privilege for us to add him to the university's conferral degree list. The conferral of an honorary degree is not only a celebration of the recipient's accomplishments, but is also a recognition of the values and ideals that they embody. It serves as an inspiration to our graduates and reminds us all of the impact that we can make when we fully apply ourselves to our passions and our pursuits. I would like to ask Dr. Elizabeth Sayers, Executive Vice President and Provost, to come forward to read the citation.
The citation for the honorary degree Doctor of Science reads, "Through your remarkable career in the field of plasma and nuclear fusion science, you have laid a vital foundation for future discoveries that may one day provide a sustainable, clean energy source for the world. You are a pioneer and a world-renowned expert in the field of plasma physics and nuclear fusion. You served as the first director of the National Institute for Fusion Science in Japan and oversaw its construction of the Large Helical Device, a heliotron stellarator, which was the largest in the world at the time. Your scholarly career spans over 50 years, with your first publication in 1964, and you are still actively engaged in research. As a researcher, educator, and leader, you have held roles at institutions worldwide, including Princeton University, Cullum Center for Fusion Energy, Keio University, Kyoto University, and the National Institute for Fusion Science, as well as Chubu University. You have been recognized for your legacy of meritorious service in academics as a recipient of the 2015 Order of the Sacred Treasure Gold Raised with Neck Ribbon, awarded by the Emperor of Japan. At Chubu University, you served as president from 1999 to 2005. From 2005 to 2023, you served as chancellor, adding the role of chairman of the board of directors in 2011. Under your leadership, 4 colleges and 1 institute were founded, and over 2,000 Chubu students traveled to Ohio University for study abroad programs, further strengthening the ties between our 2 institutions. Through the longevity and continuity of your leadership, Chubu University has benefited from robust academic and research excellence. Through your 10 years of leadership, you have created and enhanced opportunities for Chubu University and Ohio University students and faculty, demonstrating unwavering support for this dynamic partnership, which we are proud to celebrate our 50th anniversary this year. Ohio University commends your scholarship and innovation in nuclear physics, as well as your insightful and visionary leadership throughout your career.
Under Chairman Iyoshi's leadership, the ties between Chubu University and Ohio University have become stronger than ever. In recognition of his achievements in modern science and his efforts for the prosperous relationship between our 2 universities, and by the virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees, Ohio University confers upon him the honorary degree, Doctor of Science, with all the rights, privileges pertaining thereto. Chairman Iyoshi is unable to be with us this morning. In his place, please welcome Chubu's University Chancellor Yasuhiro Ie, who will accept this degree on Chairman Iyoshi's behalf and will say a few words.
President Dr. Sherman, distinguished members of the Ohio University Board of Trustees, and all of you present in this graduation commencement ceremony. I'm pleased and honored to be given an opportunity to join you in this very important event. I extend my hearty congratulations to all the new graduates. I wish you all the best for your future. I would like to express my gratitude to Ohio University for awarding an honorary degree to the chairman of the Chubu University, Dr. Atsuo Iyoshi. It is quite unfortunate that Chairman Iyoshi cannot attend the ceremony in person, but he asked me to extend his appreciation on his behalf. He told me how honored and pleased he is to receive a degree from his longtime friend, Ohio University. He has been a great advocate of this special partnership, and he is determined to continue his support. I joined Chubu University in the autumn of 2021, just 1.5 years ago. During this short period of time, I was frequently told by my colleagues about the special relationship between Ohio and Chubu. So I am very happy to be able to visit this beautiful campus and see many students of Chubu University enjoying their stay here. Now that restrictions due to COVID-19 are relaxed, I expect our mutual exchange will not only be recovered, but be further developed. I'm also excited to learn that this year marks the 50th anniversary of our partnership. To commemorate this special occasion, I'm pleased to announce that Chubu University will donate an additional 50 cherry trees to Ohio University. I hope that the people of Ohio University and the citizens of Athens will enjoy the beautiful Japanese cherry trees for many years to come. Thank you for your attention.
We thank you for the gift, and we promise we will cherish those trees. Thank you. So Chairman Iyoshi recorded a special video message for everyone, which can be seen on Ohio University's commencement website. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Iyoshi one more time for his well-deserved recognition. And I want to thank Chancellor Ie for making the long trip from Japan to be with us for 3 days and then head back tomorrow morning. I see. We'll get a photo. I'm sorry. We have to do a photo. I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Are you ready? Obtaining a graduate degree is a significant accomplishment that only a few select people in the world have the opportunity and the ability to achieve. In your undergraduate programs, you establish foundational knowledge, but with a graduate degree, you become an expert in your selected academic discipline. You've spent countless hours hitting the books, conducting research, writing papers, rewriting papers, and probably drinking more coffee than any human should. But all of that hard work has led you here to this momentous occasion. Today we are celebrating not just because you have completed your graduate programs, but also because you're ready to take the next steps in your lives. You're going to face challenges in your lives and careers, but when you do, I want you to think back to your time at Ohio University. Think back to when you thought you could not possibly finish everything you needed to do. Remember what you achieved and know that you can do the same wherever you go. As you move on to the next chapter of your lives, remember that you will forever be part of Ohio University family, and we will always support you and believe in you. So go forth, graduates. The world is waiting for you to make your mark. And as you make your mark, please do so with kindness, grace, and a bit of passion. Congratulations. Graduates, friends, and families, it is a great pleasure and enthusiasm that I introduce your commencement speaker, Dr. Soumya Pant. As an assistant professor in the School of Media Arts and Studies and the director of Communication and Development Studies program in the Center for International Studies, Dr. Pant has dedicated her career to making a difference in the world. Her expertise in integrating entertainment education programs with community-based healthcare has made her a global leader in her field. Her work has had a positive impact on countless lives, and we are honored to have her here today. Graduates, get ready to be inspired by the incredible Dr. Pant, your 2022 Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award winner.
Thank you, Dr. Sherman. Good morning, everyone here. I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional and unceded territories of the Osage, Shawnee, Kaskaskia, Hopewell, Adena, and Ofo indigenous nations in what is now called Athens, Ohio. This land is still home to many indigenous peoples, and I'm grateful to have the opportunity to work and live on this land. Greetings to President Sherman, Provost Sayers, distinguished members on the dais, members of the board, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the proud graduates of the class of 2023. First and foremost, coming from India, where for any special event, you seek the blessings of elders. Graduates, may I request you to please stand and give a big round of applause to your family and friends, please. Thank you. December 31st, 1997, I landed around 10 p.m. in Columbus Airport, picked up, and we drove to Athens on a cold, snowy, and blistery night. After the initial euphoria, as we were driving through Lancaster and Nelsonville, and believe me, there was no bypass then, watching the white snow and tress in the dark, an eerie feeling came over me, and I began to wonder, pardon my language, where the hell have I come? To put this in context, I was coming from New Delhi, the capital of India, with around 14 million people. Over the next few weeks, starting my graduate degree in communication, I was captivated by the beauty of our campus, meeting new people from different parts of the world, and inspired by the faculty in my classes. Soon, my life was probably like yours. Each week, in each of my classes, I had to read 300 to 500 pages of journal articles and book chapters, long nights writing papers accompanied with many cups of coffee, being broke, and sharing a slice of courtside pizza with 2 friends. Intense partying and dancing in Swindlefish, which I believe now is pigskin. Like going through boot camp, making friends for life. Today, I stand before you as the commencement speaker, an honor to receive the Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award in 2022. Ohio University and Athens hold a very special place in my heart. It is here that I completed my master's and doctorate in communication. It is here that I met my husband, Nagesh. And it is here our 2 beautiful daughters, Pavni and Suhani, were born. But it is here, with great pride and joy, I work in the Scripps College of Communication. My friend Patty Dye often says, the shortest distance between two people is a story. Stories matter. Stories can connect, heal, and inspire. Stories can also divide, build walls, and bring things to an end. The question is, what kind of stories will you create and shape? Several decades from now, when you pause to reflect about your life, what's the story you hope your colleagues will share about you? What's the story you hope your family and friends will share about you? Today, I want to share two stories that have deeply influenced what I do and who I am. Both stories are about the power of living in the margins and the power of courage and hope in the face of adversity. For the first story, I would like to take you to Norway to meet the Sami people, indigenous to Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Russia. I am not speaking for them, but with their permission, I'm sharing their story. Like many indigenous people in different parts of the world, the Samis have been persecuted for over 500 years. Over the years, the Samis were pushed to upper north of Norway, reduced in numbers, with very limited access to work and food. In fact, after the Second World War, Norway stopped recording the Sami ethnicity in their census, making them invisible and erasing traces of any stories about them. In March of this year, my husband and I had the honor of working with and learning from the Sami people on the challenges about reclaiming their cultural identity in Norway. For a long time, the Sami people weren't allowed to speak their own language or sing their own songs. In an attempt to reclaim their identity, the Samis began to tell their stories with the help of a traditional form of song called joik that has been passed down from generation to generation. Joik is a vital tool for delivering knowledge and stories in Sami culture and is a unique form of cultural expression for the Sami people. Joik is not about something, it is that something. It does not begin and it does not end. It does not need to have words. Its narratives is in its power as it can tell a life story in a song. In current times, few Samis have been joiking professionally and have been reclaiming their stories of resistance and celebration. An award-winning Sami artist, Mary Boyne, born in 1956, felt shame over her own culture and language when she was a young child. As she grew older, the shame turned to fury. She found her outlet through music and became a voice for the Sami people. Today, Mary yoiks her story of resistance that helps her to reclaim her lost identity. Another Sami yoik artist, Andy Zombie, born in Norway, is an associate professor at the Faculty of Law at the University of Tromsø, specializing in indigenous rights law. Andy uses joik to empower the Samis, and through joiking, return their fading dignity and pride. As Zombie yoiks to retaliate, he believes, you can always burn my drums, but you can never burn the song that is inside me. For these Sami artists, the story in the joik has many social functions. It can serve as a tool for sharing memories, for community building, for personal self-expression, maybe just to calm the reindeer or frighten the wolves away, or even to transport one between worlds. As they weave their identity into joik, their stories matter. For my second story, I would like to take you to India, my native home. One of my research interests is to study the impact of entertainment education programs on social change. Entertainment education theory strategically designs entertainment programs to influence social change. In 1996, a Hindi radio soap opera, Tinka Tinka Sukh, that translates to Happiness Lies in Small Things, was broadcast to almost 600 million people in northern India. The soap opera, among other social issues, was created to address dowry-related violence. So what is dowry? Since girls could not inherit property or money when they got married, the parents gave the girls money and goods to begin her married life with her husband and his family. Today, dowry in India is bride price. The money, the jewelry, the goods, the girl's family must give the groom's family as a condition of marriage. The demands sometimes are so atrocious that the girl's parents sell their homes or take loans or often go deep into debt. When the girl's family is unable to give the dowry asked, the groom's family could verbally or even physically harm her. So in this radio soap opera, Tinka Tinka Sukh, a young bride is harassed and killed by the groom's family because her parents couldn't pay dowry. Seeing this, Champa, the protagonist of the soap opera, insists to her parents that she will not get married to someone who demands dowry. In fact, she also persuades her parents to allow her to learn typing so that she can be self-sufficient after marriage. Seema, who's an avid listener of the radio soap opera Tinka Tinka Sukh, is 18 years old, and her parents are looking for a groom to get her married. Modeling Champa, the protagonist of the radio soap opera, Seema asks her parents to give her a typewriter, or as part of her dowry. She explains to her very perplexed parents that if anything were to happen to her after marriage, she will have a skill to be financially independent. Here we see the power of stories to influence change and Seema's courage to ask for a typewriter as part of her dowry. This story will change not only Seema's life, but lives of generations of women after her, because stories matter. Now that you will be a graduate from Ohio University, a great privilege, make a decision to use your privilege and your voice for the things that really matter and for the stories that have an impact. For those of you who feel invisible, please know that your story matters. Your ideas matter. Your experiences matter. Your vision for what our world can and should be matters. In conclusion, graduates, a favorite and important spot on campus is the Alumni Gateway at the corner of Court Street and Union Street. When you entered the gateway for the first time, it greeted you with the inscription, and I quote, "So enter that daily thou mayest grow in knowledge, wisdom, and love." Now, when you leave, pause at the corner of Court Street and Union Street. Soak it all in, the beauty of the campus and the town of Athens, the many academic and personal lessons you have learned, and ask yourself, how will my story matter? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Punt. Now it's time to honor Ohio University faculty who have gone above and beyond to support our graduates. Your hard work and dedication has been exceptional, and we couldn't be more grateful for everything that you have done. Please join me in applauding our outstanding faculty. As faculty over the last few years, you've had to navigate unprecedented challenges and obstacles while continuing to find new ways to teach and challenge and support your students. And through it all, you've remained passionate about your disciplines and committed to your student success. You make an impact every day, not only imparting knowledge, but also pushing the boundaries of what's possible. You've been an unwavering source of support, helping our students to achieve their goals and dreams. So on behalf of the administration and the university, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each of you. Your intellectual enthusiasm and innovative approaches to teaching have created the unparalleled and deep learning that we celebrate today. And while all of our faculty members are deserving of recognition, we want to take a moment to spotlight one who has truly gone above and beyond. This person embodies dedication, determination, and teaching excellence, and has earned the prestigious title of Ohio University's 2023 Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award. What's even more special about this award is that it's chosen by graduate students, making it a real testament to the impact that this faculty member has had on their lives. So I want to start by thanking the members of Graduate Student Senate for taking the time to make a positive difference in the lives of our graduate professional students. Members of Graduate Student Senate, could you stand if you are able and be recognized? I'm now proud to announce that the 2023 winner of the Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award is Dr. Aaron Morgenstern. Dr. Morgenstern, please stand. As a visiting assistant professor and program coordinator for the Higher Education and Student Affairs graduate programs in the Patton College of Education's Department of Counseling and Higher Ed, Dr. Morgenstern has dedicated her career to helping her students achieve their goals. With more than 15 years of experience at Ohio University, she has served in various student affairs roles, including Residence Life, Dean of Students, Autism Services, and the Career Center. Dr. Morgenstern's unwavering commitment to her students is truly remarkable. She believes that everyone has a unique story that deserves to be heard and understood before any learning can take place. Her approach to teaching and mentoring demonstrates her positive regard for every student who enters her classroom and her office. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the 2023 Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award, Dr. Aaron Morgenstern.
Okay, we're getting closer. It's now time to confer the degrees upon the class of 2023. And we will start by honoring the doctoral graduates. I would like to invite Dr. David Kuntz, Vice President for Research and Creative Activity and Dean of the Graduate College, to the podium to confer the degrees upon our outstanding doctoral graduates.
Thank you, President Sherman. The Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Athletic Training, and Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Physical Therapy are the highest academic degrees in their fields granted by American universities. They are awarded to those who have demonstrated academic or clinical mastery in their field and successfully completed and defended a dissertation. The faculty member accompanying the doctoral candidate is either the student's major advisor or another faculty member who has been closely associated with the student's academic program. Candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Athletic Training, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Physical Therapy degrees, please stand if you are able. President Sherman, these students have completed all the requirements for their doctoral programs. Accordingly, I have the very great honor of presenting them to you for conferral of their degrees.
On the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by Ohio University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Athletic Training, Doctor of Nursing Practice, or Doctor of Physical Therapy, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. We welcome you into the company of scholars. Congratulations.
Doctoral candidates, please come forward.
Morgan Rose Marie, escorted by Dr. Beth Quitzland. Abigail Rose Marie, escorted by Dr. Beth Quitzland. Daniel Intiamwa, escorted by Dr. Todd Young. Yushi Zhao, escorted by Dr. Shiyong Wu. Jasmine Ann Krogan, escorted by Dr. Susan Williams. Maheswar Podal, escorted by Dr. Daniel Phillips. J.A. Wimsat, escorted by Dr. Ronaldo Vigo. Kaylin J. Ferris, escorted by Dr. Sergio Ulloa. Ren Ingrid Edwards, escorted by Dr. Nancy Stevens. Eileen Weiza, escorted by Dr. Nancy Stevens. John William Mishler Elmore, escorted by Dr. Michael Held. Hasiboda Rahman, escorted by Dr. Michael Held. Raven Elena Bastock, escorted by Dr. Aaron Murphy. Ryan D. Garrett, escorted by Dr. Vladimir Machemkov. Vadat Jahed, escorted by Dr. Michael Jensen. Rajendra Thapra, escorted by Dr. David Draybold. Marcus Alonzo Wittekind, escorted by Dr. Ronan Carroll. Cameron Dunbar, escorted by Dr. John Brobst. Andrew Howard, escorted by Dr. John Brobst. Miriam Saeed Shafkat, escorted by Dr. Stephen Bergmeyer. Thank you, Associate Dean Vis Shakrason. Scripps College of Communication. Valentina Michelle Michael, escorted by Dr. Jaitan Sirivasta. Mary Magdalene Ngum Shambo, escorted by Dr. Saumya Pant. Laura Elizabeth Harbert, escorted by Dr. Drew McDaniel. Chikondi Shalom Kangamwa, escorted by Dr. Steve Howard. Nanchim Datum, escorted by Dr. Christina Beck. Let me do her, and then gotta get it one more time. Hanian Al-Kawasma, escorted by Dr. Yves Ung. Maria Noel Hanna, escorted by Dr. Ann Bainbridge Freimeyer. Logan Spence, escorted by Dr. Benjamin Bates and Dr. Roger Aiden. Thank you, Dean Titsworth. Patton College of Education. Brandon Tomlinson, escorted by Dr. Yegan Pillay. Susan Mangala, escorted by Dr. Laura Harrison. Eliza Harper, escorted by Dr. Laura Harrison. Thelma Corday Miseja, escorted by Dr. David Richard Moore. Ethel Sefakor Enyande Boadum, escorted by Dr. David Moore. Beverly Elaine Lawler, escorted by Dr. David Moore. Jennifer Ojambo Isiko, escorted by Dr. Christine Bott. Benedictus Amudzi, escorted by Dr. Greg Kessler. Douglas R. Bowie, escorted by Dr. Greg Kessler. Cassidy Lynn Hunkler, escorted by Dr. Greg Kessler. That's right. Papa Kwabena Owusu Kwarteng, escorted by Dr. Greg Kessler. Jody McCalla Penrod, escorted by Dr. Greg Kessler. David Donnelly, escorted by Dr. Franz Doppen. Kubra Chivan, escorted by Dr. Tamron Foreman. Harman Prasad Ariel, escorted by Dr. Gregory D. Foley. Thank you, Dean Helfrich, Russ College of Engineering and Technology. Badare Bari, escorted by Dr. Sumit Sharma. Sarah Akbar, Canadian, escorted by Dr. Dusan Sormaz. Farah Al Ogali, escorted by Dr. Felipe Aros Vera and Dr. Bevan Nayak. Russ Tipton, escorted by Dr. Greg Kemmer. Razea Gavramani, escorted by Dr. John Stacer. Davud Gazanfari, escorted by Dr. Douglas Getz. Thank you, Dean Amir-Mirani. Hey, now the Graduate College. Subhotip Adhikari, escorted by Dr. Corinne Nielsen. Maria Jose Mendoza Gordillo, escorted by Dr. Mario Grijalva. Thank you, Dean Kuntz. Health Sciences and Professions. Farzana Vahalbi, escorted by Dr. James Montgomery. Abigail Michelle Erlewine, escorted by Dr. Brandy Nance. Emily Catherine Topp, escorted by Dr. Brandy Nance. Taylor Renee Black, escorted by Dr. Rebecca Meyer. Ashton Taylor Elana Lewis, escorted by Dr. Rebecca Meyer. Devin Zirovchek, escorted by Dr. Rebecca Meyer. Katrina Ann Dorsey, escorted by Dr. Kaylin McDonald. Allison Therese Giordano Ewing, escorted by Dr. Nicole Brandes. Taylor Titus, escorted by Dr. Joanne Benigo. Ariel Renee Baker, escorted by Dr. Janet Simon. Michelle Berry, escorted by Dr. Janet Simon. Bill Coburn, escorted by Dr. Janet Simon. Catherine Alexandra Grover, escorted by Dr. Janet Simon. Rebecca Leah Conatzer, escorted by Dr. Marjorie Vogt. Sophia Feliciano, escorted by Dr. Marjorie Vogt. Christina Geveden, escorted by Dr. Marjorie Vogt. Anna Marie Rule, escorted by Dr. Melvina Brandau. Zach Brooks, escorted by Dr. Robert Wayner. Hussam Mohammed Kashkish, escorted by Dr. Robert Wayner. Lauren Ann Ritvo, escorted by Dr. Robert Wayner. Nathaniel Schultz, escorted by Dr. Robert Wayner. Isaac William Wise, escorted by Dr. Robert Wayner. Catherine Elizabeth Gatz, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Stephanie Berzinski, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Maria Ann Segletti, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Maria Morales Najera, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Caitlin Chauvine, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Jasmine Watson, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Oh, you're here. Christopher Alaco, escorted by Dr. James Odenthal. Brittany Babb, escorted by Dr. James Odenthal. Mackenzie Bruce, escorted by Dr. James Odenthal. Natalie Seberg, escorted by Dr. James Odenthal. Nathan Harriman, escorted by Dr. Bentley Krause. Audrey Catherine Marzek, escorted by Dr. Bentley Krause. Kevin Nowacki, escorted by Dr. Bentley Krause. J.D. Richard Headbanger Scarberry, escorted by Dr. Bentley Krause. Nicholas Austin Unch, escorted by Dr. Bentley Krause. Bailey Blackburn, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Brandon Patterson, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Mara Lalo Pomorski, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Ilea Nicole Rodriguez, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Jennifer Snyder, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Tanner Lee German, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Alyssa McCarthy Seibert, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Emily Ann Meisterheim, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Anna Elizabeth Weibel, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Sarah Mannon Wilburn, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Lauren Annetta Bussert, escorted by Dr. Paula Delorme. Demise Hurd, escorted by Dr. Paula Delorme. Leah Giffels, escorted by Dr. Paula Delorme. John Hicks, escorted by Dr. Paula Delorme. Joseph Henderson, escorted by Dr. Paula Delorme. Jory Nicole Arnold, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Raquel Barnitz, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Ryan Kasperzak, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Jenna LaRue, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. David Lynn, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Haley Nicole Roberts, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Kara Lee Scarberry, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Daniel Soria, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Sabrina Bruni, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Jordan Andrew Kirscher, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Marcus Brunzel, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Alexis Darling, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Joshua Morris, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Winston Grady von Karlowitz, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Congratulations. Jenna Weithman, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney.
It is now my honor to present the candidates for master's degrees. Candidates? Will you please rise? President Sherman, these candidates have completed all the requirements for their master's programs at Ohio University. I therefore have the privilege of presenting them to you for conferral of their degrees.
Master's degree candidates, I congratulate you on successfully completing your advanced studies in fundamental or applied disciplines. On the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Ohio University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degrees that your respective studies have merited, with all the privileges and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Candidates for master's degree in the College of Arts and Sciences, are you ready? Please come forward.
Essa Danapa.
Cameron James Sicko.
Abigail Nananya Achil.
Dennis Larby Imperi.
Felix Boydi Nanor.
Marina Rossman.
Logan Lee Ruggles.
Redwanul Hawk. Corey Charles Turner.
Annie Jo Catherine Wills.
Oliver Hansen.
Peter Roy.
Joseph Ellisar.
Matthew Michael Harris Butler.
Russell Thomas Gifford.
Dylan Edward Vanover.
Malik Alexander Sturvant.
Kelsey Dawn Large.
Hannah Margia Getru.
Santana Summer Hess Adams.
Andy May Marlin.
Samuel Robert Smith.
Destiny Lynn Steinhelfer.
Pega Rohani.
Madison Page Sadler.
Anastasia Kylie McRoberts.
Taylor Don Lambertus.
Valerie Imperatriz Velasco.
DM Rohis Uzaman.
Hannah Grace Rue.
Eric Christopher Goblin.
Nicholas C. Roop.
Celine Lisby.
Skylar Kraus Hauser.
Sarah Ann Hennessy.
Safa Al Salmi.
Brandon Robert Ducktig.
Emmanuel Osai.
Laura K. Rice.
Hope Michelle Seiler.
Alexis Larkamp Voisard.
Jennifer Elizabeth Whitfield.
Jung Won Nam.
Navin Prakash Bhatt.
Ashley Lamboda.
Kevin Scott Bethel.
Mason Benjamin Harris.
Catherine Rose Compton.
Ashley Kuisam.
Antoinette Corbin.
Kelsley J. Huff.
Kingsley Osai.
Richard Owusu.
Francis Otu Bajina.
Shadrach Afula Mensa.
Kebalo.
William Christopher Kenzensky.
Alexis Catherine Crumpleman.
Alexander Yonauskas.
Caleb Allen Seiler.
Dia Mizu.
Bilal Salem.
Ryan William Steer.
Hayden Owens.
Abigail Rose Lewis.
Amanda Lee Burns.
Miranda Lynn West.
Faith Corrine Kaler.
Ashley Diane Johnson.
Maria Clara Sonini.
Augustine Pedro Clark.
Anna Teresa Kirchtag.
Diana Marisol Contreras Lacia.
Lucia Alilyn Valero.
Magdalena Marie Hampton.
Filemon Eliamini.
Brandon Joseph.
Maria Mary Mujini.
Jonathan Edward Dong.
Matthew Holden Geiger.
J.M. Mostadul Alam.
Genevieve Marie Jolie.
Victor Adams Macchio.
Reynolds Regbubu.
Beatrice K. Waters.
Riley Lynn McCreary.
Benjamin Isaac Price.
Curtis Jabron Cavillo Johnson.
Amy Newman. Lyndon Caldwell.
Nor Ludamaz. Samantha Jo Metzger.
Claire Allen Molotars.
Myra Ojek.
Shinwan Penn.
Miki Suzuki.
Gori B. Jallo.
Afua Shaya Quinting.
Josephine Katuli Mutiasa.
Simon Kofi Egle.
Osema Deeb.
Sarah Ahmed. Ayman Elberiri.
Candidates for master's degree in the College of Business. Are you ready to come forward and celebrate the return on your investment? Please come forward.
Andy Marlowe Cornack.
Bryce M. Ramey.
Adam Merrill Reese.
Brandon Joseph Fox.
Robert Nathan Springle.
Salim El Jobeli.
Gable Fisk.
Matthew Stafford.
Elias Elriff.
Todd Henry.
Nicholas Harrison Freisteller.
Kimberly Deck.
Samantha Dawn Rumley.
Kylie Kofeld.
Bernice Clements.
Jeremy Tan.
Colin Patrick Brady.
Kevin C. Simons.
Laura Ann Juberg.
Sarah Mixit.
Julia Victoria Lundy.
Sabrina Ham.
Insia Saleh.
Blazine Marie Howard.
Jeremy Pavlek.
Subhashish Panda.
Justin R. Pastor.
Trisha Shahid Hossein.
Matthew Lee Williamson.
Keith Carr.
Christian Torres.
Samantha Lynn Reed.
Tracy Andrew Medley.
Ayana S. Gilliard.
Kelly D. Coakley.
Chase Isaac Harris.
Lucas Rogers.
Kay Howe.
Victor M. Scavo.
Tyler Allen Britton.
David Borman Riggs. Emily Ann Schramek.
Carly Leatherwood.
Claire Ruth Barnett. Ashley Michelle Ansel.
Jenna Lauren Krass.
Macy Joelle Westrick.
Marco Jantovich Nesick.
Hannah Marie Kaufman.
Andrew Brian Petros.
Catherine Elizabeth Sommer.
Jeshawn Guy Williams.
Georgia Catherine Butt.
Jillian L. Chaburka.
Levi Daniel Sipsick.
Donna Marie J. Hughes.
Mark Patrick Timney.
Brendan Spencer Clark.
Virginia Collier Caudell.
Nathaniel Jandusa.
Haley Nicole Jernigan.
Lindsay Williams.
Paige Taylor Mooney.
Serena Jasmine Deering.
Ellery Luciane Fuquay.
Joy Hong.
Kristen Lake Ward.
Katie Payne.
Megan Lorraine Christensen.
Anthony Michael Morbitzer.
Bregan Brooke Shanecki.
Bryce Sheets.
Maxwell Lewis Glass.
Daniel Joseph Summers.
Scott Pincombe.
Alexander Russell Martini.
Arjun Dillon.
Harrison Ryan Cobb.
Adam Jones. Nathan Joseph Rowell.
Kellen Joel Foster.
Colin Guy Barrett.
Deb Rumkali.
Justin Tyler Jackson.
Sabrina Grace Heilemer.
Kaylee Miranda Ruth Ellis.
Jasmine Charisse Holt.
Michaelan D. Harden.
Austin Janis.
Nicholas Sumplis.
Ryan Young Go.
Nicholas Kupadakis.
Craig Doran.
Nancy Wen.
Jeffrey Douglas Sittinger.
Kyron Hagan.
Daniel Adam Romanek.
Jonah Stephen Hoback.
Garrett Richard Wright.
Cullen James Banog.
Austin David Witucky.
Brandon Kopicki.
Carolyn Elizabeth Lotman.
Sydney Paige Hardy.
Cassandra Daler.
Kaylee Jane Halstead.
Candidates for the master's degree in the Scripps College of Communication. Let's hear it from you. Please come forward.
Trevor Lucas.
Chase Goodwin Morono.
Walker Boyle.
Aaron Joe Roberts.
Brooke Allison Preston.
Abigail M. Furman.
Marion Renee Thompson.
Isabella Bay Paness.
Elizabeth Earn.
Nathan Anthony Blackburn.
Tafiq Ahmad.
Taylor Strad.
Nicholas Robert Froelich.
Morgan Ashley Timms.
Hannah Grace Fowler.
Jolene Hubbard.
Erica Maria DeShino.
Nicholas Ryan Spencer.
Candidates for the master's degree in the Gladys W. and David H. Patton College of Education. We are ready for you. Please come forward.
Caitlin Hyde Bally.
Cookie Ann Mora.
Nicole L. Foster.
Matthew Manicky.
Mackenzie Jane Hawk.
Landry Lynn Shannon.
Allison Lee Poe.
Brianna K. Hoffman.
Alexandra Rose Davis.
Samuel Isico.
Macy Noel Soli Payne.
Lee Howard.
Michaela Danielle Kines.
Katie Elisa Moody.
Abigail Maria Klosta.
Rita Marie Kingston.
Elisa Carolina Schwass.
Shay Ella Shiva Manton.
Julia Dale Boyko.
Isabella Ann Ciferno.
Brooke Eckerode.
Hamza Arar S. Aldustri.
Tiffany Noel Dusky.
Megan Elizabeth Armstrong.
Caitlin Piekarski.
Kelly Elizabeth Crudifill.
Anna DeHart.
Kylie Ciroli.
Mackenzie Mankey.
Kaylee Grady.
Abigail Taylor Galloway.
Hannah Marie Rowan.
Olivia Noel Roseborough.
Lauren Jane Massack.
Zachary Consaver.
Hannah Ginsberg Mufshin.
Tyler William Wolf.
Noah Thomas Andrews.
Alexis Lee Garvey.
Paige Kinser.
Caitlin Marie Cook.
Katie Sharilla.
Elizabeth DeWiggins.
Megan Gray.
Lindsay Aaron Abramowitz.
Michael R. Eubanks.
Brandon David Contz.
Allison Simple.
Corbin Eyre.
Lauren Williamson.
Nathaniel Albert Padilla.
Giselle Garcia. Justice Kwabena Bentil.
Ben Kudus Yusuf.
Victoria Marie Brown.
Catherine Clifford.
Miracle Joy Fowler.
Charles Drone Sanders.
Elizabeth Nicole Horniak.
Jonah Harvey Heitzelman.
Marion Riley Sparks.
Callista Rose Fowler.
Benjamin Scott Kiefer.
Sierra Marie Ross.
Kaylin Mackenzie Lamb.
Morgan Ashley Yankee.
Megan Hickey.
Kelly Ann Newell.
Drew T. Stevens.
Brittany Hope Kincaid.
Madison Ruth Jones.
Regina John Tony.
Alyssa Skickus.
Grace Gilliams.
Allison Nicole Franz.
Nicholas Robert Licata.
Margaret Arlene McGarry.
Madeline Clarice Hill.
Jessica Lynn Chandler.
Abigail Louise Myers.
Charity Ruth Rettenberger.
Stephen Joseph Adams.
Sarah Elizabeth Snyder.
Paige Allison Foster.
Lois Alexander Bruno.
Madeline Lavelle Jenkins.
Madison Royce Marshall.
Sam Humphreys.
Stephen Mpabeng.
Derek Opaku Dunkwa.
Samuel Isaac Lockwood.
Raven Alexandria McClintock.
Patranet Samarsi.
Sapritha Shaker.
Juliet Allen. Nicholas Allen Hines.
Chadwick Allen Watkins.
Christian Renee Shaw.
Faja Adradman.
Madison Elaine Grana.
Divya Sudhir Warrior.
Denisa Anderson.
Jill Catherine Ahmed.
Rayleigh J.S. Mui.
Alexander Lee Wilmot.
Emily Marie O'Rourke.
Tariq Drake.
Alec Hagan.
Bryce Poku Obeng.
Carolyn W. Andrews.
Candidates for the master's degree in the Fritz J. and Dolores H. Russ College of Engineering and Technology. Let's show them how loud engineers can be. Please come forward.
Lawrence Bonzo Kenya.
Ali Jean Bell.
Jeremy Miles Bell.
Anan Almani.
Billy Wayne Jones Jr.
Farzena Rahman Reshma.
Toed bin Ratmatullah.
Andrea Michelle Tanner.
Ethan Cole Miller.
Tyler Joseph Stoudeagle.
Carrie Hurley.
Stephen Starrs.
Mazin Jawade.
Timothy J. Stover.
James F. York.
Cameron Edward Jones.
Robert Joseph Gang.
Candace L. Vlasic.
Samuel Safa Adusai.
Brett Matthew Hannon.
Zachary Daniel Arnett.
Ryan Matthew McKnight.
James Graham.
Kajit Narida Romani.
Ernest William Jewina.
David Michael Hall.
Debla Magina.
Andrea Rose Alexander.
Danny Paul Counts Tooth.
Sana Hadrian.
Candidates for the master's degree in the College of Fine Arts, it's your time to come to the stage. Please come forward.
Heather Arlene Borelli.
Ho Yen Wen.
Bailey Elizabeth Ream.
Kessa Brown.
Sydney Ann Wyndham.
Mariah Joanna Berryman.
Nathan Eugene Berkey.
Joshua Michael Smith.
Kevin James Neese.
Alyssa Nicole Perry.
James Aaron Jarvis.
Avery Neal Bumgarner.
Jennifer M. Solis.
Rebecca Miriam Yost.
Madeline Renee Julian.
Brendan Christopher McBride.
Johanna Andrea Amaya Conjeo.
Megan Tedrick.
Stephanie Marie McCool.
Sunny Wang.
Ziwe Leo.
Chelsea J. Wong.
Benjamin David Robert Eisenhower.
Nicholas Jarrell Kennedy.
Samuel Reese Bradford.
Tristan Blake Keaton.
Alicia Marie Cook.
David James Hoyt.
Molly Ann Syrup.
Amanda P. DeSantos.
Keely Renee Conroy.
Juliana Miller Simons.
Laura Grace Whittinger.
Eric Eberam.
Jasper Cujo Defamapkor.
Riker Quigley Dean.
Mia Rose Johnson.
Somia Yuroslava.
Grace Avariel Worley.
Balisan Kachan.
Aaron Elise McVeigh.
Gabriel Joseph Frin.
Alejandro Christopher Rodolfi.
Alexandra Susan Murray Payo.
Elizabeth Ella Haas.
Luis Silva.
Michael Bracey.
Simon Edward Marland.
Stefan Stojevich.
Ian Ranson Labarge.
Giliko.
Juana.
Donald Stewart.
Charles Henry Robinson Sips.
Candidates for the master's degree in the College of Health Sciences Professions, you have worked hard. Please come forward.
Hans Nicholas Miller. Marcella Lash.
Mary Jo Hawkins.
Madeline L. Binder.
Julie Grace Ambrosi.
Emily Aldish.
Nathan Andrew Christian.
Anna Jordan Beasley.
Mackenzie Lynn Fields. Mary Allison Newcomb.
Morgan Nicole Chan.
Fatal Dramé.
Daniel Jackson Mondale. Susan Elizabeth Carroll.
Dana Michelle Kramer.
Sydney Grace Brown.
Marilee K. Huska.
Peace Caboni.
Stacy Michelle Long.
Rebecca Joy Carroll.
Karen Nicole Garabrandt.
Julia K. Alts.
Karen Renee Clifton.
Florence Odero Cook.
Christine Nicole Graham.
Tania Marshall Bragg.
Nicole Sidney Matheny.
Alexandria Ray Baker.
Alyssa Ann Jones.
Alexa Noel Engel.
Lindsay N. Bengal.
Jeannie Ann Gardinsky.
Jessica Lynn Sheets.
Rachel Lynn Jackson.
Shakita T. Smith.
Caitlin Marie Berger.
Lloyd Gallimore.
Jamie Ann Butler.
Laurie Ann Simon.
Tara Marie Shaw.
Holly Marie Lewis.
Jessica Suzanne Walters.
Danielle Stinchcomb.
Melissa Lynn Castilla.
Rita Glenn Jacobs.
Hawasani.
Erin Elizabeth Packard.
Ryan O'Neill Gallagher.
Carol Bailey.
Mark Simcoe.
Adnan Nasser.
Kristen Ann Wilson.
Stephanie Renee Lombardo.
Marissa Elizabeth Migley.
Priscilla Mareri Odoy.
Gabriel Nicole Vincent.
Ashley Rawlings.
Janet Marie Feisner.
Misty Dawn May.
Allison Jane Morris.
Barbara Ann Casey.
Tara Jo Waltmeyer.
Marla Sanchez Arnold.
Shelby Lynn Jeffries.
Samantha Lynn Powers.
Harvey Cower Dalball.
Charday Ciara Mayberry.
Amy Jo Trost.
Shelby Lynn Waltor.
Alex Joseph Shute.
Desiree Smith.
Alex Michael Rowan.
Amanda Lee Perry.
Walker John Newsom.
Heather Dawn McHenry.
Kayla M. Haynes.
Jasa Lynn Brooke Acker.
Dallas Woodgard.
Rebecca Garvin.
Peyton Marie Moore.
Jana Lee Fulton.
Mariah Lee Starlin.
Celeste Ann Hurley.
Jacinda M. Schwackhammer.
Terry Unterbrink.
Rachel M. Markin.
Ashley L. Stepp.
Silix St. John Montgomery.
Fadumo Mohammed.
Allison Lee Kreidelbaugh.
Alexis L. Masterson.
Kelly Ann Golden.
Taylor Ann Bernard.
Hope Marie Smallwood.
Madison Elizabeth Joseph.
Electa C. Seymour.
Taylor May Ebert.
Jillian Michelle Bowen.
Tara Griffiths.
Morgan Adams.
Amy Sue Williams.
David Conkle.
Ethan Denton Lucier.
Dennison Edward West.
Angie Christine Verity.
Julie M. Wells.
Bridget Ann O'Donnell.
Melissa Dawn Parsons.
Alora Langdon.
Rhonda Fulton.
Deaton S. Mason.
Abigail Catherine Duvall.
James Maroon Petrangelo.
Sophie A. Miller.
Kelsey Nicole Morgan.
Michael Filipowski.
Danielle Lastra Tovar.
Iola Oshaka.
Caitlin Elizabeth Ogilvy.
Casey Lynn Petretti.
Lauren Kirkus.
Olivia Brooker.
Morgan Kennedy Hall.
Caitlin Marie Shine. Jacob Rings.
Yeliza Veta Kirjanko.
Michael John Martin.
Hunter Gregory Stewart.
Madison Jenna Durshauer.
Joseph Benish.
Noah Page Janiger.
Anna Aguado.
Alyssa Labine.
Kevin Sasha Kalinowski.
Sho Katayama.
Aaron F. Stewart.
Olivia Eileen Lewis.
Darian Isabel Transu.
Alyssa Jewel Weeks.
Luke Daniel Messenger.
Jorge Tiznado Mora.
Jennifer Lee Sego.
Alice Williams.
Kayla Raylan Sturgill.
Nicole Marie Watson.
Mackenzie Marie Meyer.
Paige Elizabeth Chaplin.
Catherine Fox Sattler.
Emma Louise Johnston.
Savannah Elizabeth Simonson.
Natalie Ratliff.
Michaela R. O'Reilly.
Laura Busher.
Olivia Lynn Adams.
Emily Jean Leibke.
Madeline Grace Asmar.
Taylor Michelle Zeisler.
Anna Claire Hartland Lackney.
Alexis N. Richmond.
Marissa Renee Templeton. Madeline Mulcahy.
Grace Petrie.
Nina Marie Soren.
Faith Faudaly.
Sarah Ann Thomas.
Ashley Carol Bovkinton.
Sarah Jacqueline Poole.
Stephanie Renee Kincaid.
Lauren Elizabeth Eisenberg.
Logan Emily Graves.
Jamie Elizabeth Schilling.
John Ryan Barnett.
Catherine Lauren McCormick.
Julia Marie Thomas.
Marina Grace McHale.
Mindy Ann Ellerbrock.
Carmen Santina Piazza.
Amira Catherine Massey.
Kylie Rebecca Gardner.
Olivia Bryn Josick.
Kelly Klein.
Madison Newsbaum.
Lauren Marie McMahon.
Madison M.
Isabel M. Shea.
Anne Marie Feddick.
Celeste Renee Voss.
Paul W. Pang.
Joseph Michael Delatour.
Andrew Martin Crowley.
Zachary Jacobs.
Nicholas Joseph Musco. Haley Cisneros.
Jennifer Kim Vu.
Molly Ann Quinn.
Lydia Grace Sting.
Delaney Spencer.
Emily E. Lewis.
Jessica Marie Brandon.
Caitlin Steinus.
Kaylee A. Ramsey.
Emily Grace McCullough.
Amelia Bowers.
Catherine Bamer.
Shogufa Kaming.
Abigail Ann Willett.
Miranda Brooke Moore.
Rachel Marie Oliverio.
Candidates for the master's degree in the Center of International Studies. You helped connect Ohio University to the world. Are you ready to receive your degrees? Please come forward.
Mahmoud Himat Mohammed.
Ahmed Hassan Ali Abraham Ali.
Abina Bosman.
Bidu Gosi.
Yara Lane.
Wilhelmina Bafla.
Meta Kong.
Stephanie Magdiel Perez Duki.
Zohal Nasrat.
Maria Angelica Valencia Tapia.
Nargis Ghaffri.
Mohammed Ali Khorzand.
Phyllis Ang E. Nguyen Yang.
Jennifer Ayiwa Dankwa Danka.
Victor Kojo Day.
Ama Jotima Ofori Birikorang.
Gerard Chidberi Chukubu.
Evan Shalin.
Brian Joseph Hall Jones.
Taslima Jallo.
Shalewa Ajempia Babkato.
Simasola Elizabeth Abanla.
Selena Asanti.
Weston Marumi.
Shamsuddin Magali Bello. Luisa Amadi.
Magdalene Tamaklo.
John Akode.
Amiba.
Maria Janet Hawajani. Amuru Alpha Ba.
Mohammed Saliu Kamara.
Kemo S. Danso.
Sarah Loretta Valaket.
Anastasia Sakharov.
Anisha Mohima.
Sapta Abimanyo.
Kya Min U.
Thai Pong Trin Nguyen.
King Kangamwa. Abu Bakar Bashiru. Ijorma Idika Chuma.
Paul Selly Cabrera.
Candidates for the master's degree in the Voinovich School of Leadership and Public Service. You've waited a long time here today. We're ready to honor you. Please come forward.
Zachary Carter Rundell.
Kelly Ann Love.
Tatiana Joy Burkett.
Samuel Mongi.
Paul Kwame Kwarshi.
Samuel Adu Fosu.
Chakuma Smart Amerfula.
Finn Jean Maynard.
Laura Path Miller.
Emily A. McGinty.
Michaela Esapita Skrinzinski.
Cameron Vaughn.
Kristen J. Syriak. Jill A. Nice.
Tyler Huber. Richmond Asari.
Cassie Elizabeth Dummett.
Frederick Jacob Evans.
Amy Ba.
Dominic Gomez.
Vincent Salvatore Ramundo.
Colt Michael McDaniel.
Sean Richard Meyer.
Lucy Yeadis.
Amber Marie Lauk.
Erin Michelle Wooten.
I would like to make a real quick acknowledgement and a thank you for Chris Riddle and Wendy Merv Brown for years of announcing all of your names. All right, graduates and esteemed guests, I now ask you to please stand if you're able and join Ohio University Select Vocal Ensemble once again in the long-standing tradition, the singing of Ohio University alma mater.
Alma mater, Ohio, alma mater, brave and fair, alma mater, we hail thee, for we own thy kindly care. Alma mater, Ohio, when we read thy story o'er, we revere thee and cheer thee as we sing thy praise once more.
That was wonderful. Thank you to the ensemble. Okay, we're halfway done. Please be seated briefly. As we reach the end of this joyous occasion, I want to leave you with a quote that embodies the spirit of Ohio University in the class of 2023. As you exit the Athens campus and head towards Uptown, you will see the words inscribed on the gateway, "So depart that daily thou mayest better serve thy fellow men, thy country, and thy God." Graduates, it's with this charge that we send you off into the world for you to make a positive impact on those around you. Before we stand adjourned, and he's going to hate me for doing this. He's giving me the dirty look right now. I'd like to mention that at the end of this next month, President Sherman's appointment as Ohio's 22nd president comes to a close. This is the final commencement weekend of his tenure as president. So on behalf of everyone here, I'd like to thank you, President Sherman, for your many years and dedication and service to our great university. We wish you luck and happiness on your next chapter. Thank you. Now let's give one last round of applause to all of our graduates. Also to their families, friends, loved ones, and faculty who have accompanied them on this journey. The marshals will lead the platform party, faculty, and graduates from the arena, and we ask the audience to remain seated until the conclusion of this recessional. Now, as the one person on the floor that does not have a graduate degree, I will now announce the commencement ceremony adjourned. Thank you. Go Bobcats!